Okay, bet that up. All right, so look, y'all boys, look. Remember, if you guys want your questions answered on live whenever I do this, go on my Twitter at November1K and ask me anything. You can ask me questions about spirituality, ask me questions about women, about life. If you just need a pep talk, if you want me to just make a video and give you motivation about whatever's going on in your life, I got you. You feel me? Just go on my Twitter at November1K, DM me. The DM requests are open, so like I'll be able to see your DMs. So just ask me whatever you want to ask me. You feel me? All right, so look. Just another God from Europe. Hey, my nigga, keep calling yourself that, my nigga. But use a lowercase g whenever you call yourself a God, because like if you keep doing that, it's not a good habit, because you don't want to get in the habit of calling yourself, you know, with uppercase G God, because the only time I write God with an uppercase G is when I'm talking about God himself. You feel me? You can call yourself a God as much as you want to. Just don't forget that you serve God. Do not forget that there's someone above you. Just don't forget that, because that's where the devil went wrong. Where Lucifer went wrong. He got so consumed with his beauty, so consumed with how powerful he was, and because God made him the most powerful angel. You know, he made him beautiful and all this other shit. This nigga, he would look in the mirror and be so consumed. He was so consumed by the ego, and that's why people say you have to kill your ego, because if you get consumed by that shit, you can become like that. You go on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? You have to find balance with everything. You know what I'm saying? Yin and yang, like I keep telling y'all boys. You know, you can do that with your hands. I forgot how to do it. You can make a yin and yang with your hands. I think it's like this or some shit like that. It's like a fake ass yin and yang, some shit like that. I don't know. I was watching some Taoist shit. But yeah, you know, call yourself a God as much as you want, but make sure you use a lowercase g whenever you call yourself a God. And anytime you're talking about God himself, use the uppercase G. That's just how I be doing it. You feel me? But anyways. All right, so I'm gonna answer some questions from people that asked me on Twitter. So okay, someone had asked me what's this guy's name? Money_Getter4. Money_Getter4. He asked me, how do you manifest things? So all right, so before we even get into that, you have to understand that before anything happens on the physical, it happens on the spiritual plane. But what that also means is if you know how to manipulate the physical plane, you are also at the same time simultaneously affecting the spiritual plane. So I'm not too in depth about spirituality, and like, which is crazy because I be talking to y'all about spirituality all the goddamn time, you know what I'm saying? But like, I studied psychology, so I understand how the brain works. I understand how the human brain works, and how you can manifest things through your subconscious, and you know, obviously it translates over into spirituality. So that's how I understand how to do all these things, and I understand how things work. You feel me? So when it comes to manifesting things, like the very first, how to manifest anything, like in the simplest form, in the simplest way I can say it, it has to go into your subconscious. Once your subconscious believes whatever it is that you want to manifest into your life, the universe will do everything in its power to make sure that you get that. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, like, you ever, like, I don't know if you guys have, like, some friends who are like, they don't really try to, like, for some reason, they're just lucky all the goddamn time. You know, like, good things just happen to them all the time, no matter what. And it's because of the way they perceive the world and the way they talk about themselves. I bet they say all the time, oh, I'm so lucky. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is amazing. You know, it's just the way they talk and the things they say. And, like, it's engraved into their subconscious. Like, for example, maybe it's engraved in their subconscious that they're lucky. So good things just happen to bestow upon them all the time. Now you have people on the other side of the spectrum that say, oh, I'm unlucky. They say it all the time. Like, oh, I'm so fucking unlucky. Like, why does bad shit always happen to me all the time? Like, they'll say shit like that, right? Because you're saying these things, now more bad things are going to happen, and it's going to manifest into your life. The more you say something, the deeper it will be get into your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's also on the other side now, let's say, like, where it doesn't agree, where you have dissonance. You feel me? You have cognitive dissonance. And that's where you say something, but it doesn't agree with what your subconscious believes, right? So let's say, like those people who aren't confident in themselves, right? They're not confident in themselves. And then, like, a confident person, like, they may ask a confident person for advice, and they're like, how are you so confident? You know what I'm saying? And, like, for example, me, if you ask me that, I'm going to say, you have to, you know, you have to believe that you are confident. You know what I'm saying? Start saying that, oh, I'm confident. I am beautiful. I am this. I am that. You feel me? But that person, they met that person that doesn't, you know, think they're beautiful, doesn't, you know, isn't confident in themselves. They're going to look in the mirror. Those people are going to look in the mirror, and that he might say, oh, he or she, whoever, let's just say it's a he in this case, he's going to look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm beautiful. I'm confident, right? But they don't become beautiful and confident instantly, right? Because their subconscious does not believe that they are confident or beautiful. Just because you are saying something, affirmations, it's a lot deeper than y'all think. It doesn't happen just like that. Just because you're saying it, oh, now it's going to be. No, 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 no. It has to do with feeling. And like, that's why if you want to get anything into your subconscious, you have to know how to apply emotion anytime you do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they want you to be depressed. That's why they don't want anybody to feel anything. That's why they're trying to make us into fucking robots, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are in tap with your emotions, you know how to control your emotions. It's that much easier to manifest things, because when your emotions are tapped into what you are saying, your subconscious it's going to be that much easier for your subconscious to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, this person who, let's just say he believes he's ugly. His subconscious believes he's ugly, so he's projecting that into the world. He projects that he's ugly, right? He can look in the mirror all he wants and say, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident. But if he does not believe that I am confident, if he does not believe that, oh, I am beautiful, he will not become beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, in my case, when I look in the mirror, it's gonna sound conceited. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've called myself a god so goddamn much that my subconscious believes it. My subconscious believes that I am a god, and I say things like, "Oh, I can do anything I put my mind to." You know what I'm saying? Anytime I say I'm gonna do something, I always do it. You know what I'm saying? It may not happen immediately, but anytime I say I'm gonna do something, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like, I look in the mirror and I say, bro, I be in love with myself. You need to get to this point. If you want to be a fucking god, you have to first love yourself. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in my life where I didn't love myself. There was a point in my life where I would get bullied all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not going to say I'm tall as fuck. You feel me? But I used to be like short. I used to be like really short. You know what I'm saying? Like in like middle school, they used to call me a midget and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it would really get to my fucking, you know, like it would hurt. It made me insecure about my height and shit. Like, eventually I got over that shit. Cause I was like, yo, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? But like, how I got over that is like, I remember I made a list. I remember during high school, I made a list. I made a list of things. I was like, these are the things I need to glow up. Because, you know, I had the vision of my higher self. I had a vision of, you know, my future self and how I wanted to be perceived and how I wanted to look. I already had it in my head. You know what I'm saying? When you can see things, when you can see things in your head, when you have the vision and you can physically imagine it, it's that much closer for you to grab it. It's real now. It's real now once you can imagine something. That's why they're trying to take your imagination from you once again. Because the easier, the less imagination you have, the easier it is for them to control you, and you won't be able to manifest the things that you want to control. They want you to be a good sheep. They want you to be a good slave. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I used to be insecure. And like, I made this list. Like, if you want to change, you have to, if you want to love yourself, the first step, you can say, you know, I love myself, I'm beautiful, all this, all you want, you know what I'm saying? But you also have to physically do the work, put the work in to do those things. So, you know, I made a list. I said, okay, I'm going to get some earrings. I'm going to, you know, grow my hair out. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to get some new clothes. I'm going to, you know, like all the things. Because, you know, I would look around. I would observe the world. I'm like, okay, the niggas that they perceive as beautiful, you know, they have, you know, these certain things. You know what I'm saying? This is just, you know, this is just what my thought process is on it. You know what I'm saying? But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Just because I perceive these things as beautiful does not necessarily mean that is, you know, all that goes. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. But anyway, to all y'all niggas, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good. So, you know, I made the list. And make sure you write it down. Physically write shit down on paper. Do not put it in your phone, because when you physically write shit down, it goes into your memory. And once again, we are talking about your subconscious when it comes to manifesting things. We're talking about your fucking subconscious. So your memory is going to play a big part in that, because your subconscious needs to remember the things that you want to manifest, right? It needs to get into your head, right? So write that down, because it's going to, when you write, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, when you write stuff down, it's a lot easier to get into your memory. It goes into your memory a lot easier. So make sure you write stuff down. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be insecure, and like, I was like, I made this list, and I started doing all the things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once again, like, I had this mindset. What I say is, like, anytime I say I'm going to do something, I make sure I do it. You know what I'm saying? Start practicing good habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, because the thing, how you do anything is how you do everything. This is also in a manifestation. For example, like, I'm gonna go on me again. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot easier to explain whenever I give y'all like real life examples. For example, don't say I'm lazy. Don't start saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people like, oh, like you say, oh, I want to change this about myself, and then people were like, okay, so why don't you put in the work? And then you might say, oh, I'm just lazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit like that. Even if you said it as a joke, it eventually becomes real, and now you become a lazy person. Your subconscious eventually believes, oh, I'm a lazy person. Oh, that's why I'm doing this. I'm lazy. You know what I'm saying? The more you say something, the more you're gonna believe it. Another example when it comes to that, the more you say something, like let's say let's say you're fucking with a girl, right? And she's fucking with this nigga, right? And like, okay, let's say you're a girl, so you're fucking with this nigga, right? What's good, Frank? And let's say like you're like, oh, he's so bad for me, like he's not good for me, you know what I'm saying? Like the girl says that about this guy, right? And like she keeps saying every time something happens, she's like, oh, he's so bad for me, he's not good for me, you know what I'm saying? Like she is manifesting that now, you know what I'm saying? The more now she's starting to believe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like better example, maybe she's all right, it's your girlfriend or some shit, right? And she starts saying you're ugly, you know what I'm saying? But she says it as a joke. She just said, oh, you're so ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like it might say as though you may have said some funny shit, you may have said some goofy shit, and she's like, you're so ugly, nigga, you know what I'm saying? She just said, I fuck with bitches that say bruh, so that's why I'm talking like this. I'm sorry. But like so she just says you're ugly, right? And like she keeps saying this, she keeps saying you're ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like eventually, like you keep doing things, just keep saying this, eventually her subconscious is gonna believe this person is ugly. You know what I'm saying? This person is a gook. This person is whatever that. You know what I'm saying? The more you say something, the more it is going to get into your memory, and the more your subconscious is going to start to say, okay, maybe this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep saying this shit. Because the universe is not playing jokes, my nigga. So you have to be careful what the fuck you say. What's good, Fifth Vibes? What's good, Western Rob? What's good, AAA 157? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about how to manifest things. So, like, once again, DM me questions on Twitter. This is something somebody asked me. So, the more you say something, the more your subconscious, like, so that's why you have to be careful what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my friends, y'all don't know him, but he's like the videographer. Like, does all my fucking visuals and all the other shit. You know, he's doing good now. He's doing good. You know what I'm saying? But like, anytime like he would do some lazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, why do you always like do this? Why do you act like that? You know what I'm saying? Why do you do these type of certain things? You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, nah, man, I like being broke, man. I want to work hard my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's saying this as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because, he's just trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to be funny. I'll post this on YouTube. Don't worry. He's trying to be funny, so he says, I like being broke, man. I'm trying to be broke my whole life. I'm trying to work hard my whole life. He says this shit, but he's saying it as a joke. The universe don't play that shit. The universe don't give a fuck if you joking or not, my nigga. The universe is gonna say, okay, you want to be broke your whole life? You want to fucking work your whole life? Okay, bet. I'm gonna do that for you, my nigga, because the more he says that, the more his subconscious is going to start to believe that. And once your subconscious believes anything, the universe is gonna do everything in its power to manifest that thing. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? So there's going to be certain people that are always going to be rich in this life. They're always going to be happy. They're always going to have certain things. Like, it doesn't matter what circumstance that they're in. Whatever their subconscious believes, the universe is going to get those things, no matter what happens in their life. It doesn't matter. Like, this physical plane cannot fuck with cannot stop you from getting the things that are divinely yours, you know what I'm saying? And the things that are meant to be yours through divine right, those are in your subconscious, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's also, there's other things too, destiny and all this other stuff. But like, when it comes to manifestation, the things that are in your subconscious, you will manifest into your life, you know what I'm saying? Because that is what you are projecting into the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you think we're always conscious of everything that's going on in the world and stuff like that, but a lot of the times you're also working like instinctively, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times you're on autopilot, you feel me? That's your subconscious. That's the shit your subconscious is projecting into the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same way when people who, like, when I walk into my store at Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a god, my nigga. I every day I say I love this store, you know what I'm saying? And now anytime I walk in, I actually fucking love the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started off as every time I saw, bad Spanish females walking around, bro, tens, bro. If I could raise the scale and make it even higher, bro, I would. But there'd be bad bitches in there, dog. Every time I see them, I'm like, I love this store. And I get butterflies in my stomach and all this other shit. And once when I said, fuck, whatever. Like I said, when it comes to manifestation, when you put emotion into it, it's going to be that much faster and that much powerful when it comes to manifesting things. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in that store, every time I see a bad bitch, I get butterflies in my stomach, and I'm just like, I love this store. Like, it's genuine feeling. It's a genuine, emotion. And, I keep saying this over and over and over again. Eventually, my subconscious is like, okay, this nigga loves this store. You know what I'm saying? So now the universe is going to do everything in its power to make sure that I love that store, and that is why I love that store so much. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I walk in there, I'm confident. I look in the mirror, I say, I love you, I am beautiful, I say all these other things. So I'm projecting those things into the world because my subconscious believes that I am beautiful, that I am confident, that I am a god. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I call myself a god all the fucking time, right? So now my subconscious believes, oh, he's a god, he can do anything he puts his mind to. So I physically believe that I can do anything, and because I believe I can do anything, I can do anything. And now that comes down to the fucking coronavirus. This may be like on some... The people that are affected the most by it are the people that constantly have it on the news, constantly hearing about it, that are constantly worrying about this. When the coronavirus came out, I was like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm working overtime, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is probably just some other bullshit to distract everybody. This is just... But the less I think, the more you fear it, the more you make it real. Once again, when you put emotion into things, that is how you manifest things. You know what I'm saying? So many people, when the coronavirus it popped off, all these niggas like, oh my God, the coronavirus, oh my God. Somebody coughs, niggas don't even say bless you no more. You know what I'm saying? Fear, that is fear. And the more you fear something, like I was talking to my girl Steph like a while ago, and like she was talking about like this abandoned building, how there's ghosts and stuff in there, right? She was saying she brought this one guy in there. And like, it was a group of them, and this one guy was just like scaring, like he was scared as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, oh, like he's shaking, like all this, like he's afraid, like intense fear. And at the same time, like, but it's like, because he's that afraid, because his emotions are that high, and he's feeling this intense feeling, he is attracting those spirits and ghosts because of the emotion that he's putting out into the world. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful what the things you say and the things that you put emotion into, bro. I'm telling you, like, people that are dying from this coronavirus thing are the people that believe this shit, bro. I believe this shit is fake. My subconscious believes this shit is fake, that this is bullshit. You feel me? And because I believe that, because I believe this shit is fake and it is bullshit, I can't get the fucking coronavirus. That is the fucking cure, my nigga. Stop believing it's real. Stop putting emotion into it. Stop fearing the shit. Fear, oh my God, bro. Fear is what... How do I say this? Fear is what stops a lot of people from doing the things that they're meant to do, type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they put fear into you because they want to be able to control you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of, like, the easiest ways to control people is to put fear into them. You know what I'm saying? So just don't put fear into, like, bro, like, and like, once again, like, you guys also have to, like, understand your purpose. You have to understand what it is you were meant to do in life and shit like that. Because once again, I'm gonna stay on the topic of fear. A lot of people are, like, let's say they're afraid of not having money, right? So they'll go out and get a bullshit job working at what's some dumb shit niggas be working at. All these jobs are bullshit, to be real. They just get some bullshit job working at fucking Burger King and McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? They don't like flipping burgers. They don't like fucking, messing with greasy ass food. They may not even be a friendly person. You know what I'm saying? It may not be in their character to talk to people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just not a part of them to, have customer service and shit like that. So, but they're working in this environment where they are forced to do all these other things that are taking themselves out of their element because they have this fear of not having money. So they do shit that they're not supposed to do. But when you know your purpose, that fear of not having money does not control you. And let's say, like, you're a charismatic person, you love to talk to people. So you're going to get a job that allows you to interact with people, that allows you to talk to people, that allows you to, for example, someone like me, like, I have to have a job where I can talk to people because I walk around that store, once again, like a fucking god. I exude confidence. I exude charisma, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking loves me, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be good, in jobs where I get tips and, where I just have to interact with people and talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Where I get paid to entertain people and, you know, just make their day even better, you know what I'm saying? That is what I'm meant to do. So I need to make sure I have a job that it aligns with my purpose. You don't let the fear of not having money let you get a job that you were not meant to do. That's how niggas steer off course. That's why so many of these niggas are depressed and so many of these niggas commit suicide, because they are not doing what they were meant to do, bro. You feel me? So do not let fear control you. This coronavirus, I'm telling you, 2020 is on the frequency of 22, which is the master number, and it's the master builder number. So I wish I had my notebook on me, but I don't have it, so whatever. But the number 22 is the master builder number. So being able, everybody in this year, I keep saying this, anything is possible this year. That's why this year gets crazier and crazier. Anything is possible this year, because everybody is on this year is on a frequency of the 22. So everybody is on that master builder. So anybody can build whatever life and manifest whatever they want to do. Manifestation is so much more powerful this year because of the frequency that it is on. That's why all this bullshit is happening, you know what I'm saying? So they can say, yeah, there's a fucking coronavirus, and y'all fuck niggas will make it real. That's how it works, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I keep trying to stress this to y'all, like, this coronavirus and all these other things that they're using to distract you with. Stop being distracted and work on yourself, because manifestation powers are so much more powerful right now. And I'm 22. You know, I be saying, like, whenever you're 22, you're building your life. You know what I'm saying? You're literally building the blueprint of your life right now. You feel me? So this whole entire year, anybody is able to manifest and make anything in their life possible. And they're putting all this fear and making you feel angry and depressed and anxious about all this other bullshit, because they know that, and they don't want you to manifest the things that you're supposed to manifest. You know what I'm saying? So stop paying attention to all this bullshit. Figure out what it is that your purpose is, and start using what I'm talking to you about, and start manifesting shit, bro. You feel me? Let me see what y'all boys talking about. It took X to teach me some of my life values. Yeah, bro, X was on some shit. You feel me? One of my friends is convinced that he sold his soul and shit. But you have to understand, music also, when it comes to manifestation, you got to listen to the things he said in his music. Doesn't matter if it was a fabrication or an exaggeration. The things he said about, I talked to the devil in Miami and all this other shit. I taught, like train food when he, all the shit he be talking about with the devil and all that other shit. He's manifesting that into his life. Anything you put into your music, you are manifesting. And that also goes right back to me. In my old songs, I would say, I might pull up in a coupe. Hey, you, like, I would always, like, mention a coupe, right? You know what I'm saying? But I would always be driving around in this Sonata. You feel me? Which is what I'm doing this video in right now. I was gonna do this video in the coupe, but I was like, I can't. It's like it's smaller. There's like there's tints on it. It's darker in there. You know, the lighting in the Sonata is just a lot better because there ain't no tints on it. It looks a lot better. You feel me? But like in my old songs, like I remember my homies put it in the chat, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I said, I might pull up in a coupe. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I made this song like 4 years ago. You feel me? I made this song 4 fucking years ago. Like, I've been wanting to coupe this fucking long, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I just copped one. I just fucking copped one, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, like, what I put my music, like, and this is what I was talking about in the last live, you got to be careful what you put in your music. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing the same shit when I be talking about all that demonic shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm creating that life for me. I'm creating, but that was the purpose, though. So I understand what I'm manifesting. I'm just trying to find balance between the two, because for some reason, I've made this my purpose to do what I'm doing. You feel me? So you just have to be careful what you put in your music, bro, because you're manifesting that. And like the things X said, he was manifesting those things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So one of my friends is convinced that, he sold his soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he tried to change, but it was too late, because once you sell your soul, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you say, and be careful of, like, just the things you put emotion into, especially with music. That's why, like, it's really that. Someone said that's a double-edged sword or whatever. Like, it's really that. Like, music, you're putting your emotion into things while you're saying something. So of course you're gonna manifest those things. Music is physical. It's literally it's hypnosis, bro. It's hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? This manifestation shit, it gets a lot deeper. Y'all niggas just have to be just start off by be careful what the fuck you say. Be careful of the habits and the shit you take, because like how you do everything is how you do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you just show up late to work, you say you don't give a fuck about work. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about that job. But if I really did care, I would, blah, blah, blah. But, like, that's just your work ethic. That's literally your work ethic. You show up late to work, that means you're always going to show up late to work. No matter where the fuck you're working, you're always going to show up late to work. My nigga, when it's time to work, just get to work. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? How you do everything is how you do anything. So I think I'm good on that manifestation topic, to be real. Like, do you guys have any more extra questions? If not, then I'm gonna stop this recording and I'll probably start talking about something else. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about on the manifestation topic before I switch? I gotta upload this too. Music is huge in my life. If you sign to a label, at some point you will sell your soul, because they will cap your game until you do. Yeah, that music shit not there. That's what we was trying to tell y'all. All right, so that's it. Y'all don't got no more questions? I'm probably going to end it right now. On the manifestation topic, though. I wish I had some napkins. Remember, if y'all want to ask me any questions, just go on my Twitter, DM me some questions, and then I will answer it on the next live. Here, let me end this one.